Welcome to Miss Lam's Math World. Today we are going to solve the simultaneous equation by using the algebraic method. So in this session, we will have one linear equation and one quadratic equation. So we normally substitute the linear equation, this one, into the quadratic equation, so that the equation will only get one unknown. For example, in example 1.4, we will got equation 1 and equation 2, right? Let's copy the question and then have equation 1 and 2, and then substitute 1 into 2, and you will get the equation in this way. So as it is a quadratic equation, so we are supposed to put one side to be 0 and then put everything, the rest of the thing, on the other side. So remember to use cross method. Plus 7 minus 1 will get a 6. So x is equal to 1 or negative 7. So I think this part is nice, right? But then we need to split the answer into two cases because x can be 1 or negative 7. So the word case 1 and case 2 are optional, but you have to write when x is equal to 1. And you can find the value of y, right? Y is equal to 5. Therefore, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 5. And similarly, we do it for negative 7. So this is the second set of the answer. Therefore, combining them together, you will get x is equal to 1, y is equal to 5, or x is equal to negative 7 and y is equal to 21. So this one is the format of the final answer. So you have to pay attention to the presentation of finding the second unknown. Remember to do them one by one. And I think for the rest of the calculation, it will be quite easy for you. So let's move on to the second one. And right now, if we want to solve this simultaneous equation, it will be much easier to use y as a subject. That means 2x minus 1. And then after that, substitute y inside, so you only need to substitute once. Otherwise, if you choose x as the subject, if you substitute, you will be quite upset, right? Because you need to substitute in this way. So if you use this method, it's surely not really nice. But if you use the first one, after substitution, you will only get something like this. It means this one obviously looks better compared to using the x as a subject. So now Miss Lam has written down the steps in a nice way, right? With a better presentation. 2x squared minus 5x and then minus 3 is equal to 0. So use the cross method. 2x minus 3, this is minus 6x, and then plus 1. So you'll get x is equal to negative 1 over 2, or x is equal to 3. And then we are going to find the second variable. finally, we are going to express the answer clearly. The first set of answer or x, y can be the second set of answer. Let's move on and turn to page 1.5. So this time we can see that we are going to solve the equation in this way with two equal signs. So as we have learned in Form 2, it means that there are three objects here, and you can actually select any two of them to form an equation. For example, the first part equals to 22, or the second part is equal to 22. And of course, you may also choose x squared plus xy minus 6 equals to 4x plus 2y. But this one, it is obviously not really nice because these two are much easier to calculate. So we rule out this and we form equation 1 and equation 2. So for equation 2, let's simplify. From equation 2, 2x plus y equals to 11. Y is equal to 11 minus 2x, and you get an equation 3. After that, we substitute as usual. Substitute equation 3 into 1, so you will get x squared plus x times 11 minus 2x minus 6 is equal to 22. Expand. So 2x squared. Alright. Oops, we got a negative value of x squared, for which Miss Lam is really unlike. It's like this. So we divide the both sides by -1. Wow, and that is really nice, right? 28 equals to 7 times 4. So we got 11 when we add the two numbers. And then we just substitute as usual. So answers are as shown in the figure. And I think this one is quite similar as before. So we get y as a subject and substitute into 1. Four x squared plus 16x plus 16, and after you expand, minus 32. So it has to be really careful on doing so. Negative 40. Change it back to positive. So this time I find it is quite hard to use cost method. So maybe we can use the calculator. So A is 7, B is 32, C is 40. And you got math error. But of course, we can't write down math error in the answer, right? So if it happens, then you can check the discriminant. B squared minus 4AC, which is negative 96 less than 0. Therefore, there is no real solution. So I hope you will understand the way to express the answer when there is no real solution. Do not write math error, which is not accepted. For page 1.6 to page 1.8, which is the little thing more about solving of simultaneous equation, they will be discussed in the face-to-face lesson. That's the end of Miss Lam's Math World. See you next time.